everyone. So happy Sunday. Here's a warm-up I'm going to go through for you. It's kind of a brain and a hand warm-up all in one. We're going to be in the key of G major. And here's what we're going to do. Ascending, starting from your low note to your high note. Okay, we're going to go through every mode in the key of G major. And this is how we're going to do it. There's actually 4 different things you're going to do. The first thing is ascending this way. You're going to do the pentatonic scale relative to the mode that you're in. And then descending this way, you're going to do the actual 8-note scale that makes up the mode. That's the first thing we're doing. The second thing, well, that's the first and second thing we're doing, which is really the first thing we're doing. The third and fourth thing, which is really the second thing, okay, enough. Thanks for watching. I hope you try this. It's slightly complicated, but after I show you it, I think you'll understand it. The next thing we're going to do is concentrate on the chords in each mode. So the first thing you're going to do, ascending, is go through the triads for each mode, like G major, A minor, B minor, C major, when you go that way. But when you come backwards, you're going to be going G major 7, A minor 7, B minor 7, C major 7, D 7, etc. So if those 4 things are something you understand, pentatonic scales, the 8-note scales that make up the modes, the 3-note triad arpeggios that make up each triad, and then the 4-note arpeggios that make up the 7th chords, whatever type they would be, you might be able to do this exercise. It's not for beginners, and I don't even know if really I'm going to get through it fluently or easily because it's hard. And I'm actually going to go slower than I would try to use it as a warm-up so that you could see what I'm doing. And I'll explain each one as I go. So step number 1 and part 2 is going up the pentatonic scales and backwards on the 8-note modes. We're in the key of G major. The key of G major is G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Okay, the first mode in the key of G major is G Ionian. I'm not going to play the mode for you. I'm going to play the G major pentatonic scale. Now backwards, I'm going to do the G Ionian mode. Then I'm going to go up to the 2nd chord, the 2nd mode in the key of G major, and play you the A Dorian and A, well, I said it backwards. I'm going to play you the A minor pentatonic and then the A Dorian scale backwards. A minor pentatonic. And then backwards with the Dorian scale. Now I'm going to do the B minor pentatonic scale and then the B Phrygian mode. Next I'm going to do the C major pentatonic scale and the C Lydian mode backwards. Next I'm going to do the D major pentatonic and the D Mixolydian backwards. Number 6 is E minor pentatonic and E Aeolian backwards. Oops, I'm sorry, I did Aeolian up. Here's the pentatonic up. And Aeolian backwards. Oh, of G's. Number 7 is F sharp Locrian, the pentatonic with the flat at 5th in it. I'm going to come down here so you can see it better. It's F sharp, flat 5, flat 5. Backwards on the Locrian scale is and then you're back to number 1. Okay, now let's put that in the form of an exercise. So what you're shooting for is keeping it even, keeping time, keeping it consistent. Either a drum track or a metronome would be a good way to practice it. I'm not going to do that just because I'm not set up for it. So I'm just going to go through it as like it was just a technical exercise. If you need to know the notes of any of these, ask in the comments or look them up online. If you don't know them all, this exercise is not for you because it's a pretty advanced thing, and this is only half of it. So here's the actual like technical part with your hands of the exercise. Oops. It's really hard. Actually, it's super hard because if you do it right, you're actually thinking of all the notes you're playing as you do it. You're not just thinking shapes. I mean, some people never learn the names of the notes, and some people never learn the neck. So everything's patterns and shapes. To me, that's a whole lot more to remember than the 12 notes that make up the diatonic, not diatonic, the music alphabet. But so as I just did that, every single note that I played, I was naming in my head and trying to keep straight. And it gets confusing, like you saw in the Lydian. I totally flubbed it. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, subscribe. If you like this lesson, this exercise, hit the like button. All of your tips and super thanks, etc., are so greatly appreciated. It helps me keep going with this. But just your views and your comments bring so much back to me to try to be helping you out to play the guitar better, play a lot of guitar. So I hope you have a great day and play a lot of guitar. Thanks for watching. Second part of the exercise is triads and 7th chords. So we're going to go up G major triad, which is G, B, D. But the exercise is you go up the triad and you go back the 7th, whatever it would be. So this would be G major 7. So the Ionian triad and chord go, arpeggios go. The Dorian A minor goes A minor up, A minor 7 back. B minor, B Phrygian goes B minor up, B minor 7 back. C Lydian goes C major up, C major 7 back. The D Mixolydian goes D major up, D7 back. I'm going to do it like this for you. And I'm even going to hit the 7th. And then E minor, E Aeolian goes E minor up, E minor 7 back. this is just all really hard, everybody. So number 7 is F sharp low key, and it's an F sharp minor flat 5 triad, and minor 7 back. And then lastly, again, you have your G major up, major 7 back. Tons of thinking, tons of what notes am I on, what notes am I playing. It's hard. But again, if you got what the chords are, the triads, you can sort of put it into an exercise that might look something like this. Have a great day. I hope you get to play a lot of guitar. I'm sorry.